Today, let's delve into a Langmai folk story. If your tribe too has similar folk story, please let me know in comment section. Title of the story: The Mischievous Shrimp. Once upon a time, there was a man sharpening his sword near a peaceful river. Out of nowhere, a cheeky shrimp bit him, causing the man a world of pain. Well, that made him really mad, so he swung his sword and chopped down a big bamboo tree nearby. Now, this bamboo tree didn't fall quietly. Nope, it crashed right onto a jungle fowl's nest, making her feathers stand on end with anger. She wasn't about to let that slide, so she started scratching at ant hills, stirring up a whole mess of trouble. The ants, feeling the sting of injustice, decided to take matters into their own tiny hands, or should I say, mandibles. They went straight for the nearest big creature they could find, a wild boar. Ouch! That poor boar, in his agony, lashed out and gnashed at a nearby banana tree. But hey, the banana tree didn't take kindly to being chomped on. It toppled over onto a snoozing bat, who suddenly found himself rudely awakened. The bat, not one to stick around for trouble, flapped his wings and zoomed straight into the nearest elephant's ear. Now, you can imagine how annoying that must have been for the elephant. So, in his irritation, he stomped his mighty feet and gently trampled a humble widow's hut. Well, you can bet that widow wasn't too happy about her home getting squished. The widow's heart was heavy with both sadness and anger as she surveyed the wreckage of her once peaceful home. Seeking answers, she approached the elephant, who stood with a guilty look in its eyes. "Why did you trample my hut?" she demanded. The elephant, caught off guard, pointed a massive trunk towards its ear. "It was the bat's fault. It flew into my ear and startled me," it trumpeted defensively. Not satisfied with this explanation, the widow turned to the bat, who hung upside down from a nearby branch. "Why did you bother the elephant?" she inquired. The bat, flustered and still shaking off the shock of being inside an elephant's ear, pointed a wing towards the fallen banana tree. "It's not my fault. The banana tree fell on me," it squeaked. Determined to unravel the mystery, the widow then addressed the banana tree. "Why did you fall on the bat?" she asked firmly. The banana tree swayed sadly in the breeze. "I didn't want to fall, but the wild boar knocked me over in its pain," it rustled in response. The widow's gaze then fell upon the wild boar. "Why did you disturb the banana tree?" she questioned. The wild boar grunted in discomfort. "The ants bit me and I was just trying to relieve the pain," it grumbled. The widow's curiosity now turned to the ants. "Why did you bite the boar?" she asked. The ants scurried in agitation. "It was the jungle fowl's fault. She destroyed our ant hills," they replied in unison. With each answer, the widow delved deeper into the chain of events. "Jungle fowl, why did you disturb the ants?" she inquired. The jungle fowl ruffled her feathers, her eyes filled with remorse. "I was protecting my nest. Bamboo fell on it while I was caring for my eggs," she confessed. Now, the widow's gaze settled on the bamboo. "Why did you fall on the jungle fowl's nest?" she asked. The bamboo swayed gently in the breeze, its leaves rustling softly. "A man cut me down with his sword," it murmured. Finally, the widow turned to the man, her eyes filled with a mixture of disbelief and understanding. "Why did you cut down the bamboo?" she questioned. The man, realizing the weight of his actions, hung his head in shame. "It was the shrimp," he admitted reluctantly. "It bit me while I was sharpening my sword and I lost my temper." At last, the widow had reached the root of the problem. With a heavy heart, she approached the shrimp and asked the final question. "Why did you bite the man?" she inquired. The shrimp, unable to offer an explanation, simply glistened in the sunlight. Seeing no other recourse, the widow scooped up the shrimp and returned to her hut. As the flames danced in the fireplace, the widow reflected on the interconnectedness of all things. And so, with a solemn determination, she placed the shrimp on the grill and watched as it turned red in the heat. Henceforth, shrimp always turns red when cooked. Moral 1. Every problem has a root cause, and instead of spreading hatred, we must address the root issue. Moral 2. A seemingly insignificant action can lead to significant consequences, so it's essential to avoid causing problems. This story can help children exercise their memory by recalling and reversing the plot. If you enjoyed the story, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your children.